Oh, okay, Mr. Moses, everything is set. We can move
Okay.
on. Oh,
Okay, Sebo.
yeah.
Great morning, each and everybody who is live right now. I'm Moses, the coach from Bende. We are here on how to look at the V ranks or the ranking up. Madam Rona was to be the one to take you through the process, through the lesson, but she had some difficulties. So I'm the replacement. Great to have you, Mirembe, Tony, Mr. Deus, Nahawe, Nasozi, Palani Large. That means from others, including Fred, uh, Stephen. Stephen, we were yesterday together, so on the meeting, the earlier meeting. Today, we are going to look about the ranking up. We are going to look at how we can, or you, not we, but you can build a strong foundation of your business. This business, which you will build from today onwards, it will start paying you even if you are in a deep sleep. The deep sleep we are talking about, it might come within 2, 3, or 5 years ahead. But for the first days, for the first months, for the first years in the business, you accept to learn. You accept to learn. You accept to take business knowledge. You accept to take the 90% of business ideas. If not that, I'm assuring you, you are soon being kicked out of business, not by me, but by the condition of the business. Because this business, as they always post in groups that on the 100%, 10% is for buying, 10% is in selling, 80% is in 80% is in waiting. But the waiting includes the sales and the buys, whereby you need margin calls 80%. Are we together? You need the 80% in the waiting, whereby you need the margin calls, which includes the buying and the selling 80%. So for us, we have a tendency of thinking that we are to enter the trade and we go out of it quickly. But I'm reminding you, you and others, we are not driving the trades, but the trades, they are driving according to the money being invested, being injected in all over the world. So if you find that the buyers are many, that means the trade is going to go out quickly. If we find that the sellers, they are many, that means they are pulling in the money. That means the trade is running down. So if a trade is running down, it's hard to detect by eyes. That's why there are some indicators they use on TradingView and others, so which you have also to get to know. You dedicate to learn. Dedicate to learn. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is money. Okay? Knowledge is power, and knowledge is money. We are here with a system of AI. Welcome, Nwamanya Fred. Welcome. We are here with a system of an artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence, it means it does things automatically according to the settings you have put in. This is just shown as you, a person who is there with your digital device, and you have put it on, you have bought some bundles, and the bundles get expire no matter whether you have used it or you have not used it. But if that date or that time or that second comes, automatically it deducts or it stops, because it was made in that format. So we have a robot which does the trading, which does the trading on behalf of us. So this robot, it does what we tell it to do. That's why if you tell a robot to sell at 3%, I'm assuring you it can't sell at -4. No, even if a trade drops to -50%, the trade will wait. The robot will wait the trade to bounce back to the 4% you requested it to sell on. That's why we are using the robot. The good thing here, there's no everyday monitoring. No, at least the robots gives us notifications. When you see our notifications, then you can check maybe, and you find out the notification is about what. So that's why we need the artificial intelligence. I will beat you. Here we go. Let me go share the screen, and we go on to find how to rank up. But on the ranking up journey, on the ranking up journey, we need a period of time to understand what we are in. It might take you some good days. When I talk about days, the days include weeks, they include months, they include years. It can take you a full year without ranking up to a V2. But I'm assuring you, one time, one day, if you keep on doing what you saw in you when you are starting the business, I'm assuring you, one time, one day, you will make it. We people here, mainly, we think about big money. But the big money we need, it comes from small money. Okay, it comes from small money. The big money we want, it comes from the small money. But this small money we have today, we have to add on what we call the knowledge. Okay, the knowledge of business. Okay, yes, we have to add in the knowledge of the business. So when you get your small money, plus the knowledge, automatically accept, you will get the big money you want. You get the big money you want. But we people, we don't want to learn. We don't want to learn, but we don't want to learn, but we want to earn. So it's impossible for you to earn from a business which you don't know. At least make sure you understand the business, at least 70% part of it. At least 70% part of it. This will do the best for you. Remember, when we were schooling in our curriculum, we found that a person with 70% at least had a D2, a distinction 2. So if you take this 70% of knowledge of the business, I'm assuring you, you will earn the 70% of what you expected. Okay, we are ready to take you to the to another level. Oh, so we all need the ranks. We all need the ranks. We all need the ranks, but we are already ranked up. We already ranked up because the ranking up, a person when he joins a business already has the V1 rank when he pays the 120. This is real. That's why even if a person is having 100 USDTs, 10K USDTs, you find that the robot will still purchase it at this price. So we who have small money, you who has small money, you also buy it at 120. Okay, so what do you have to do? You have at least to make a schedule of every month, because in a year there is 12 months. You make a schedule that every month at least you add on $15 to $30, okay, dollars on your account. Make this a routine every month. I'm assuring you, within a period of 5 years, you will tell me. Within a period of 5 years, I'm assuring you, you'll be at a high level. But remember, in this period of 5 years, we think that it's a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time. Remember, the years you have today minus the years you started working. What's that? Then you divide by the 5 years. If you started this business, how many 5 years you will be in the business? That means, let me assume that you 30 today. You subtract the 20, the balance is 10. So the 10 divided by the 5, that means you will be with 5 years times 2. If you spent 10 years in this business, I'm assuring you, you will be a V5 and above. If only you decided not to quit. If only you decided not to quit. But if you quit, automatically you can't progress. Where? Because you have stopped in the middle of the journey, and you think that you're going to reach the destination. It's impossible. You have to keep in mind what you started. You have to complete it. Just accomplish your journey. Have someone here is a new cartoon. Oh, okay, as muted. Welcome, thanks. So I was trying to tell you that on the ranking up, we need to do it slowly by slowly, not rushing. Don't look at a person who is at V3, V4, V5, V6, and you think that you are going to get an early morning and you're on that step. This is not a miracle. We are not in miracles. we have to work for it. But the working of it, it has to be step by step. I told you last time that if you need the 20 people on your team to rank up on a V2, but you haven't yet got the 20 in your first year, you keep on sharing the business. Don't fear. Put on sharing the business every day, every time. At least in the full year, at least you get, let me say that 5 people, they join you. You love these 5 people. Teach them what you know. Okay? Teach the 5 people what you know. The 5 people, let each also at least gets you 3. That's 15. Okay? While you also teaching others, you'll find that within 2 years, at least within 2 years, okay, you make a V2. Because the reason why you are going slowly, maybe you are having small capital, and the people who would have loved to join the business, they are seeing you not progressing because of the outcomes in the earnings. They are small, okay? That's another problem. Maybe the other problem on the other side is because you don't know how to get the prospect in a good teaching, as in a good educating, to make him love the business. Okay? But since you are in the business, that means you are to learn how to handle the prospects. Okay? How to teach them which exchanger will work for him, how to download the robot, how to verify an exchanger, how to deposit for him, how to transfer and withdraws to different platforms, and as in for the robot and the exchanger, and to activate for him. All that process, if you take in condition that you have to learn that, I'm assuring you, the second year or the third year, people will come and join your business. The reason why, because they know you are an expert, you are part of the team, you are part of the great team, and they always see you doing things. This means these people will come to your business. So time has come, and we embark the automatic intelligence system. Okay? We have 2 sides in this business. We have one as in the trading side. We have the 2 as in the invite. Let me say invites. Okay? We have the trading side and the invite. Okay? So, for the only who trades, they get money. They get money. But only if they trade. They get money, but only if they trade. But for those who refer, they get money even if they are not trading. Okay? They are not trading. Okay? They are not trading. They will still make money. They still make money. That's it. So you have to use the two sides, trading and the referring. But this referring, it's hard. But remember, everything which is hard is that thing which yields more. Everything which is hard is that thing which yields more. For example, let me give you an example. A person who's building a flat, the foundation is strong, okay? Is strong. But a person who's building a rabbit house, don't think that it has to be with a great foundation. But the rabbit house will perish within 1 year. Okay? 1 year. Will perish within 1 year. But that flat foundation will take almost 100 years. This means that we have to build a strong foundation whereby even if we are not presented to the business, even if we are just in deep sleep, money will come. Money comes from where? Money comes from the direct the mentor bonuses. So money comes from the direct referrals. When you refer a person and makes money, you also make money. When you refer a person and doesn't make money, automatically you don't make money. But a person is fighting to make money on his own. At the same time, you receive the money indirectly because you are not there to work for him, but you guided him. So the robot pays you for the guidance. The robot is paying you for the guidance. So don't fed up on guiding. If a person comes in your business, don't look at the $30. This is not enough for us. Let this person love the business, learn how business works. Behind him, there is the 5,000 other people you don't see. When these people join his team, I'm assuring you, you'll see these $30 like they were nothing. Okay? So let's fight on how we can rank up. The ranking up is done only when you are opening your mouth, not just shutting it down. Because when you shut up the mouth, automatically you are closing the shop. When you close the shop, automatically the buyers will fail to know what you are selling inside the shop. So if the shop is closed, who will see what you are selling inside? Who will know the good items you are having inside? But remember, you paid the rent. Okay? You paid the rent. Now, paying the rent, you already paid the money. The money is out. Again, you are closing the shop. When are you making the sales? The sales will be zero. But if you keep on doing what you saw when you are starting the business, I'm assuring you, you will make it happen. You will make it happen. Sometimes we don't want to meet hard conditions, but I'm assuring you, the only way to move forward is to pass through that hard condition. The only way to move forward is to pass through that hard condition. The president of Uganda passed in the hard conditions 5 years in the bush. Others were sleeping in houses. But for him, passed 5 years in the bush, it was hard for him. Has now spent almost 40 years sitting in a chair. This implies what? That whenever you go to find the hard way of doing things, you will fight to maintain them. But the softness you get in you find in receiving things, automatically, the easiest way things will perish out. You find zero within a little time because you don't know how the things came. Okay? We are great today that we in this business, at least we can see how things have come changing from the barter trade, gold, metal coins, paper money, plastic cards, to electronic money, now to the cryptocurrency. You people, you may be here thinking that things are not working. I'm assuring you. Recently, I checked on Binance. I found that we can buy USDTs direct, even if without P2P. Okay? I found that we can buy USDTs automatically without P2P. This means what? That Binance is an approved business in Uganda. That shows that Binance is approved in Uganda. The second thing I learned in Binance, that you can buy airtime or even data using the Binance, and it comes to your MTN or Airtel SIM card. So whoever who is here in the business, make it right. Don't get fear, no doubts. Binance is here in Uganda to make for us money. But the money which will make for us is just not going to give us money, because it's not an NGO. No, we have to get use of the opportunity it's giving us for us to yield some money. When you cross-check on the Binance, you will find people who are buying and are selling. You find someone who's having 500 million, 100 million, 300 million, 600 million. Now, you wonder, a person with $15, a person with $30, a person with $100 is fearing. Yet, when you check on Binance, you find a person with over 50 million is just waiting to sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. So, we have to leave that tendency of thinking that everything won't work for us in the last year, 2024. This 2025, let's do it clearly. We make money. We make money. For the remaining time, I'm going for the ranks up direct. I show you, you people who in the business right now, everyone is eyeing to V6. Everyone is eyeing to V6. Everyone whose target is V6. But before the target of V6, before the target of V6, have you learned the skills of targeting V2? Have you learned the systems of ranking for the V2? Because I think 80% V1s, but they're eyeing, their target is V6. Yes. There is a step-by-step ranking. The V1 ranking, you're already in the business. Welcome. So, to eye for the V6, first look for the knowledge on how to go from V1 to find the V2 level. Each step, when you complete it, that's gone. So, you can't build a house from the roof. No, you can't build a house from the roof. But the house is built from the idea being got by the owner and the person who is to construct that house just gets the first hole, just cuts the soil, the first hole, and measure where the house is going to pass, the shape of the house. So that idea. So it's good you got the idea of the V1. You're already there. So you are now eyeing for the V2. Okay, it's good and it's better. So the V1 is the $120 you paid. For the V2, you need 20 people in your team. You need 20 people in your team. Okay? For the V3, to reach the V3, you need 100 people. But the 20 people which will drive you from the V1 to the V2, do you know how to maintain them? Or for you, you are eyeing on getting the $30. And imagine the 20 people, you don't need them all on your back. No. You need that team of people, the 20, you need only maybe 3 or 4 on your back. Then the other 16 others, just drop them behind the others, okay, to make you 20. So this business is of loving, not selfishness. If you fight for the selfishness, accept me, you are to get the $30 and that small qualifications, the bonus qualifications, then you are done. But if you love to grow the ranking up, you have to learn how to use the factor tree. I'm going to show you the factor tree within a period of time. I'm going to show you the factor tree. The 20, you haven't yet got them, but you are eyeing about the 1,500 people. First, get these 20. Remember, the person you bring in the system, you teach him how things work. He will love also to teach others. And that person will send you a person to help him teach him, because maybe for him doesn't know how to teach him well. Help him, because when you help him, you are helping yourself. Do it occasionally. No laziness. Do it, help him, keep that spirit of helping. So by the time you hit the 20 people, automatically you're ranking for the V2. Okay? So now if you rank for the V2, that means you have all the knowledge to help the V1s to come on V2. Not all will come. Not all will come. The Bible talks about the 10%. I'm assuring you, those people, not all will come. Even if you supply the good knowledge to them, they will not all come. That's why yesterday I told you, if you are introduced to the business, make sure you put more effort yourself, 90%. Let the 10% be for the leaders or for the upline. The 90% is yours. The 90% gain is yours. So don't look around and you say, my leader, my upline doesn't help me. He might help you in only the guidance, but he will not help you to add you capital. He might help you to bring a person on your team, but since he's the one who has talked to that person, that means he has talked to him using data, time, and others. So that person, the dollars will be forwarded to this person who talked to the person, then join the business. But because this person already has the numbers on his robot, he can't add. unless he has to get an invitation link from a team member. That's the reason why you have to forward the dollars to him. So when you're V2, that means you have all the knowledge to help the V1 become a V2. When you are V2, that means when you are sitting around, when you are talking, you are talking to the V3s to give you knowledge on how to get off V2 to come to a V3. Because you have no knowledge on how to come for the V3, but at least you had the knowledge to come from the V2. That means you're going to help the V1 to come to the V2, then you'll be getting knowledge from the V3 on how to reach them. Within that period of time, you are learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. The earnings might come from the ranks. The ranks are coming from the preparations you are making for your team. Okay? Here people see money mainly from V2. Fight your level best and come on V2. If you come on V2, at least you can start seeing money. When you come on V2, fight, come V2. Don't let your robot to expire. Don't let your robot to expire. Don't let it expire. I'm assuring you. We have 12 months. So the 12 months, our robot is 100. Our robot is 100. Our robot is $120. We have 12 months in a year. That means if you decide to keep on adding money, which will pay for the robot in the next year, that means every month you need $10. You deposit it on your robot. Deposit it on your robot. You just put it there. The 10, put every month you put it there, so that when the next billing date comes, the robot automatically will activate itself. But remember, your knowledge, you are still having it. But these people you are telling to join the business, they are not joining because you're having no good results. You're not having a car. You are still renting. So things of that kind. So you just keep on adding that 10. By the end of the year, the robot will automatically reactivates. When it reactivates, that means these 12 months you already getting some good knowledge in the business. That means within the next year, you will be with almost 70% or 80% of the knowledge of the business, and you'll be teaching to the people. The people will think that maybe you went for the schooling and you graduated in teaching this business, yet you spent a full year. I told you, you find a surgeon is being paid a lot of money and the nurse is paid small money. The reason why a surgeon is paid a lot of money, because he took time in learning what he's doing. He took time and he put in a lot of money to learn that. So time is money, knowledge is power. Okay? You make it yourself that to fight in the rank of V2. Here, V2. You come from V1, you fight for the V2. When you reach there, you start getting the bonuses, qualification bonuses. That means the journey for the V3 will be easier for you, because the second level of the qualifications you are out of it. V1 is done. V2 is done. Now you're eyeing V3. Before eyeing V5, there is a step of V4. Okay? There's a step of V4. So if there's a step of V4, that means you are to fight from V3 to reach V4. Then when you reach the V4, you are to fight for the V5. That means things are making themselves slowly because you already closed the last steps. Now they are heading you to the up step. People who joined the business behind you are also fighting to rank up. When they fight to rank up and you help them to balance the rankings system, automatically you will see you wake up early in the morning ranked. Okay, you find yourself you are ranked automatically. Okay, so here is the ranking, the positioning in the rank. Here is the positioning. This one is you. That one is you. That one is you. This one is you. Okay, this one is you. That one is you. So this is a scheme for the V. This is a scheme to run for the V2. Okay, so this is you. This is how you have to build your system to rank up to a V2. This is you. So you need this person, you need this person, you need this person, and this person. So you have brought them. This person has brought also one. This person has brought also one. But you have to guide them, not just randomly placing people anyhow. No, you have to guide them direct, without greedy of the direct bonuses. But we want the ranking up. Okay, omululu tugujjewo tutunuulire system eno. We look at the system to see how we can manage to help the balancing of this tree to our fellow members so that we rank up. When you rank up, automatically the bonuses will increase, the direct qualifications will come. Okay, so we need a lot of time. We have to invest time in this business. This business is not a football match whereby you find yourself 90 minutes you are done. Either you have won or you have lost. Okay, we need to understand how this business works. Whoever has this logo or this application on his phone is having a big opportunity. But some people think that when they come in the trade, it just goes out. I told you 80% is waiting. The biggest position is waiting. The biggest position is waiting. So put in mind that knowledge is number one. Put on addition the capital. You will see, yesterday I was talking to a Nigerian lady in my team. He was like, I wanted to add the capital, but the bull ran. She had made some good money that day because we were sharing the screen. I saw had made good money. I was like, she was like, I want to add the capital, but the bull ran. I told her, the money you have made it today, if you had more capital, more than that you traded using, what will be your profits today? She was like, now you are talking the truth. If I had money. So for her, it was like, we wanted to add money after the bull run, after confirming that bull run is coming. But where's the bull run? The bull run comes in a particular coin. You find a coin from negative 40, it pumps to positive 50, to positive 100. That means that coin's bull run is done. Okay? Me, I was giving an example yesterday of a coin I had, was called HAD. HAD was negative 50. I spent almost 3 months with the HAD. I felt like I'm scared, I'm tired of HAD. Even I wanted to sell it in loss. But I kept my HAD. But one day, it was around midday, I went on my robot, I found the profits. I was wondering where has this profit come from. I went to cross-check on the strategy page. HAD had already sold out. From that time, I understood what the business is. I understood that the robot can't sell what it did not directed it to do. Because if it had detected that maybe I'm in danger, I'm scared, it would have sold in losses, but it did not. It did not. But it waited and sold at the price I gave it. So, don't get scared in this business. Let's fight for the margin calls. The margin calls are brought in by capital. As usually, you add your capital in boutiques, in these retail shops, add it to business also. The same scheme. You can find that you have bought the first buy and the trade is out. Yes. And you find that you are putting in money, the first trade, the trade is moving down. So, I gave someone yesterday an example that if you have $300 and you are buying a token and you are buying a trade, let me say you first bought with $30, the balance is 270. When you buy with 1010, you have 27 margin calls. And another person is also having the same capital, and he has just bought with the full 300. First buy 300, and the trade drops to 50%. That means when the trade drops 50%, this person over the $300 automatically will be in a floating loss of $150. But this person who bought 27 margin calls will be making some money between there, because remember, the trades goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Okay? That means we need margin calls. Even if you have a lot of money, even if you have put in a trade and you see that the traders are selling out quickly, yes, they are selling out quickly, but you don't know what might be next the trade you're going to put in. Let's put 20% of our capital on the first buy. Let the 80% do the margin calls. Okay? So, for that case, before eyeing for the V5, V6, V4, first eye on how to escape the V you are on right now. Okay? Yes. First fight to rank up from the V you are on right now to the next V. That means you'll be going a step ahead to another V. When I talk about the V, I talk about the ranking. For this case, the 9 minutes remaining, we can unmute and ask some questions. We see how to one by one. When you have a question, a recent funding. When you have a question, we can unmute. We find on how we can share the knowledge of people. Okay. Anyone has a question? We see this remaining 8 minutes. Hello, hello. Hello, you people. You people, unmute. That means that you. Oh, I think everything is okay. Who told you that everything is okay? It's not okay. There are people who fear to ask. You have left. Who told you things are not okay? People are there hiding. They are feeling pain over the FL. I'm not talking about the FP. I'm talking about the FL, the floating loss. They are there. They are stranded. They don't even want to listen to these words, but they are the right words they need to hear. They don't want to hear, but the right words they need to hear. You people unmute, you ask. If we don't have questions, byampaka, because byampaka, you unmute. Bw'olina ekibuuzo naye osirise nakyo. Ekyo kyosirikidde ekyo kyekibuuzo kyennyini kyolina okuddibwamu. Robot eddemu gy'activating. Osobola okuba nga obulayo wiiki 2 robot yeggweko. Nassozi malo basoma kati amannya kubanga Alpha official. Gwe Crypto Wiz gwe twadde naawe. Cynthia unmute. Cynthia unmute you greet on us. Yesterday I saw you earned some money from the trade. Fred Nwamanya. Kabashambo. Okay, huh?
Hello.
Yes.
Mr. Moses, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yes.
I was sharing to mute because my network is fluctuating.
Okay.
But I wanted to know at what percentage can the floating loss affect the trader?
At what percentage? Okay. At what percentage can a float loss affect a trader? The float loss affects the trader if only the trader lacks knowledge in the floating loss. I told you, I'll give you an example with the $300. If a trader buys at the first buy with the $300 and it doesn't get any money for the margin call, that means when a trade goes 50% negative, automatically negative percent of his money is in FL. It's not done, it's not out, but is in FL because he bought the quantity of the product and the quantity is still there. Okay, but the value has depreciated, but the quantity is still the same. So only you have to get to know that before putting all your money at the first buy, think about the drop. The person who puts on the first buy 300 and the person who puts in the first buy 30 and the 270 goes in the margin call will make a lot of money. Even if the trade is in negative 50, he will still make money. And for you, you'll be waiting the trade to come in the profit side. But that person who bought the margin calls over 270 will almost be with around $30 or even 50, even 170. But yet you are still waiting for the $9 because you put on the trade for the 3%, and the 3% times 100, that is $3. 200, that's $6. As that is 300, that's $9. Let me assume that the trade has gone for 3 or 4 months. You are waiting for $9. But a person who had bought margin calls using the $300, using the $270, he might have earned $50 or even $70 through the margin calls, while he's waiting for the 1.5 of the 30 on the first buy. So we have to use margin calls, Mr. Fred. Okay. Another one. You people, are you there? Taibwa, Asimwe, Sincere, Ayanijuka. If you say that everything is okay, who told you? Hey, come on.
It's Mr. Manje.
Yes.
Good morning. Yeah, mine is like also about the floating load.
Yes.
So there is a coin I traded, but it is not coming out.
Mm.
What could be the cause?
What should be the cause? Mainly in group they post these trades.
I
This
think
that you are in which coin?
it is Joy.
Hmm?
Joy coin.
Joy.
Yeah,
Hey, joy means happiness, but you are in sadness.
exactly.
Joy is dying. Joy is
uh,
causing sadness. Uh, the,
After
the,
I
cause,
have to.
the cause, the cause of the coin to drop. As I told you today, that some when when the more investors put in money, the more the growth of the coin. The more they pull in money, some institution is paying their maybe their customers, they are using that joy. They pay to obtain many let me say supporters who uses their tokens. That token is losing value, but they if you can you share your screen where we see that joy. I show you that there is the reds and the greens. Ha, you have gone. Yeah. Griffin, you Griffin gwe.
Yes, please.
Hey. So Griffin, you can you share the screen? You show us that trade the joy. Griffin, Nadu say. Okay, sharing. Okay, sharing. Tap in Griffin with sorry, okay. Where is it? This is Joe. This is not. This is Joe. Tap in the trade. No, tap in the name of the trade. In the name. Tap in the name of the trade. I wanted you to tap in the name. Okay. I understand. Okay. So it dropped here, but from 1000 around 1011 0.1011 around to 0. 0. This was what? Oh, this is 4. Okay, this is 5. Okay, that means it dropped from almost 4,200 to 3,500. This is a small percent. This is a small drop, boss. This is a small drop. This is almost around 19%, if I'm not mistaken. 19 doesn't exceed that, I think. From 42 to 35. No, this will come. Brother Griffin, this will come. Don't worry. This is small. This will come. I thought that it is around negative 80. This will come. No fear at all. So, do you have margin calls in this Joey? Yes. Griffin, you are off. Turn on the microphone.
Yes, Mr. Manje.
Do you have margin calls?
Yes, I have marginal calls. I made, was it 20? 20 marginal calls, yeah.
The drop, it was equivalent to how many drop?
Drops was 32.5.
They are both.
No.
That means you are still having capital to buy the margin calls.
Then another thing,
Yes.
how can I know that my marginal calls have been they have zutunze kati nchirabira one because I'm still new.
Okay. How do you see that your margin calls have sold? You tap on create here. Tap on create. Yes, tap on create. Okay. So can you see?
Yes.
Are you having a great network? I'm seeing that the trade. I'm not seeing average price. I'm not seeing the number of margin calls. I'm not seeing the refresh the page. Refresh the page. I see. You want to speak. This trade, maybe the network is poor.
Now I
The network is poor. Maybe. Have you ever earned some dollars from this trade?
yeah.
Have you ever earned? Yeah.
Yeah, there are some like 0 point something.
Yes. So the network. I'm seeing the network of the robot is poor. You would have tapped on the fulfilled orders. I show you something there. Even in the notification, you can see sub sell. Tap on fulfilled orders. I see the word the strategy details. That's there, the right, on the left hand side.
I'm pressing.
You're pressing. Maybe the network robot is poor.
Yeah, maybe I have to leave that.
So the network is poor.
Maybe, Mr. Manje, you can first and others. I will inbox you personally.
Should I say my number?
It's not on our group.
Okay, you can find me on the group, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go into the people. Have a good day. Let's